Already guaranteed at least 33rd with his performance in Pulch, and I'm sure we're going to get to see some of these players pretty soon. So is Cody here?
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, IDW is here.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I've always
sort
of thought that.
I saw IDW.
I've always kind of thought that. So the top 3 seeds, it sounds like it's Cody, Plup, and Hungry Box.
Yes.
Okay. That would make sense. I feel like Plup always does well in his home state of Florida.
Yeah.
Smash World Tour was also the finals were also, you know, just being in Florida, I think, and he performed really, really well at that event. I feel like there's something about playing in his home state of Florida that he really, I don't know, feels like he always has his best performances. So, Stockholm Syndrome versus Pulch.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a creative tag. Peach Samus.
Yeah, Peach Samus. This is the kind of matchup that, like, I think is generally considered to be someone in Peach's favor.
Yes, I'd say. Okay, so I've heard a lot of Samus say, or at least Daryl. Shouts to Daryl. Is that it's even, and then Peach pulls a Stitch eventually because the match is so long.
I
That's
see.
what I've heard. So I heard it's the Stitch is like what I've heard. It's like puts it over the top in Peach's favor, but I don't know. That's just one Samus' opinion.
And it's also the kind of matchup where obviously it's going to be like a bit of a slower pace just because, like, they're both tankier characters, I think, in general. Peach is going to get more opportunities to pull turns relative to, you know,
Fox or Marth.
Right. It's just going to be a slower type of game, and because the game is going to last for longer, you're more likely to just eventually get that Stitch that lets you turn the tides.
And with this matchup, too, This could go to time even if the players are being very interactive.
Right,
because of just how long it takes to close off stocks.
Right, yeah, they both have really strong recoveries. Okay, the terms for edge guarding here.
Okay.
Ooh. Maybe the Z-drop was
I didn't like Stockholm Syndrome got on the ledge there. Like, I hope they focus more on edge guarding from the stage. Like,
from the stage?
Yeah, I don't like the grab the edge guard.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa. Crazy movement from Pulch.
Right.
All the Samus has got crazy platform movement these days.
Okay,
oh,
okay.
Excuse me? Using the turnip, using Stockholm Syndrome's own vegetable against him to recover. The creativity from Pulch. So my question that I guess I would have to Daryl and, you know, any other Samus players would be like, I kind of wonder, and I guess we'll see it over the course of the match. My argument would be, well, if Peach is the Stitch Face turnip, which is obviously the strongest turnip, very rare to pull, is there a chance that Samus can kind of use the charge shot as Samus's version of that? You know, that would kind of be your, because I've heard from people like Violence, that, for example, in the Samus Puff matchup, which is another floatier kind of matchup, the charge shot is really what Samus uses to stay in the fight. You know, the charge shot, like being able to threaten it, comboing into it, tech chasing into it. There's some setups you can kind of get with it. Oh,
yeah, I like that. I like the attempt though. That's the kind of pressure you want to apply. But no, I agree. I think and Samus changes in this matchup against Puff and Peach when she has a charge shot.
Right.
I think it makes her much more dynamic. It makes her much more threatening.
Right.
So you got to find a space to pull it. But you also have to be careful with Peach, right? Is that if you're trying to get it, you also don't want to let Peach have enough time to pull the Stitch Face. So it's like you have to find this balance where you're still not just letting Peach do what she wants.
I guess a lot of it is you kind of knock them away, like you hit them with the big hit, and then as they're recovering, if you're the Peach, you're going to pull your turnips. If you're the Samus, you're going to charge up your charge shot. And that's kind of where you are looking to sort of snowball the match, right? Because it's like whoever's getting those hits in neutral, whoever's actually getting those big hits, they're the ones that are going to be able to set up for their big projectile.
Exactly. And unlike, we've heard one stock isn't elite, the classic.
Yeah.
That is not true in this matchup.
Definitely
this is a big deal when you have a stock lead. So right now.
Even like a percent lead,
it's
right?
A big deal.
I'll be watching a match like this, Peach versus Samus, just like a slower match. And it's like if one character is at, say, 0, another character is at like 80 or 90, I'm like, wow, this is a big lead.
Right?
A lot of the time.
Because it's hard to get hits without trading. So having a percent lead is a big deal. Okay. All right. So, but gets a charge shot there. We were talking about that. Yeah, rolling again. Okay. I like that. That was well played. Put some missiles out there and then.
Yeah, Stockholm Syndrome's going to.
I would rather not. I would try to close it out without using it if I could.
If you can, right?
Yeah, I would
Barrel
try.
definitely do it.
Yeah, there you go. That's well played.
Yeah.
That's well played.
Yeah, Stockholm Syndrome kind of laughing to themselves, like, oh, okay. Kind of gave him that one. Landing on the platform and the
I like it.
I guess the thing you got to remember with Samus, she actually has a very high short hop relative to a lot of the characters in the cast. And so she actually covers the battlefield side platforms with aerials just from a short hop.
Yeah.
Where a lot of other characters kind of have to full hop to do that.
That's a good point. Slowly working our way back in. All right.
Ooh!
I like the way they're holding the charge shot too. I like because like once it hits like 70, 80, you can maybe just go for a kill instead of just using it now and getting the percent. So I like the hold.
Makes sense.
The disadvantage though is you don't get to if you die, you don't get to use it at all. So.
Right.
And obviously pull a stitch face. So that's just like unfortunate. It's the gamble that you play.
Yeah. Well, the prediction coming true right now. Oh my goodness.
Worst case scenario. Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, scary stuff. Side note, I always thought it was cool how Peach players, when they get that Stitch Face turnip, you can actually turn, if you're facing, I guess it's left, maybe it's right. One of the directions, Peach kind of holds the turnip in a way that you can't quite see as the opponent what the face on it is.
Yeah.
And so I like when Peach players, they realize, wait a minute, if I kind of mostly face this way, I can kind of conceal my turnip a little
Exactly,
bit.
and if your opponent's not tapped in, you can kind of get away with it.
That's right.
Going for the grab. Oh. Gotta test the reactions. You gotta test the reaction. Okay, he's pulling the turnips.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be. This is gonna be a tough one to come back from. It's probably gonna do it. Just one more nair, bear, fair, anything. We'll get it done. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, okay.
That big aerial. Yeah, I mean, Stockholm Syndrome definitely well played. Just feels like for Pulch, like I feel like a very slightly different. Like, even though you look at that and you're like, okay, that was a 2-stock victory. I mean, I didn't feel like Stockholm Syndrome greatly outclassed Pulch at all. I felt like it was quite competitive. But the Stitch really did help Stockholm Syndrome pull ahead. So you just really need like 10-20% of those neutral interactions going differently. And it could be a very different game.
This is the right stage for it, too. This is like, I'm actually surprised this didn't get banned, but I don't know what the other threatening stage would be.
Right. Ooh. Oh wow!
We've seen the clean aerial interrupts though.
That was fast.
Those are clean.
And those are hard to do.
No, those are not easy.
Tried them? I'm not.
No, but I've heard. I've seen a lot of sandwiches drop it, so I know it's not this free.
I see a lot of sandwiches not go for it.
No, exactly.
I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna say shout outs to Hugo.
But we're being positive today, Topher. This is a positive.
No, so apparently, listen, I gotta shout him out, and that was a brilliant place back there. You know, apparently Hugs was one of the first Samuses to be consistently doing the aerial interrupt.
No, really?
Yeah, that's what he told me. He said, "Listen, I was one of the first."
No, you can't. He said, "Really?"
From the man himself.
Oh my.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I got some Hugo stories. He's like, that sounds like Hugo though. Okay.
This, by the way, this zoning, I'm loving the use of the. Oh, that grab is a little too much. I was gonna say I love Pulch's up tilt because Peach is gonna come from this angle where she's kind of diagonally above you, kind of floating at you, right? And you can use that up tilt to kind of cut off that approach. Like as Samus, you're hitting that zone above you with that axe kick.
That was dope. A little side view. Okay.
Bold.
I like that.
Gotta make it back
to it. Gets to keep pulling turnips though. Okay. Yeah.
See, those are the kind of spots where I was like, oh, Pulch gonna go for a grab here?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, just charge.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's go. Yeah,
Peach bouncing just a little too high to continue that combo.
Ooh, got stuck in the movement. Yeah, that's a head shake.
They both shook their head.
Shake.
We're shaking our heads. They're shaking their heads. Everyone do it.
Yeah,
because no one needs to just stand on the side platform.
That is definitely. That's the Falco standstill laser.
Yep.
Ooh, that's 50% of this matchup is unfortunate.
I gotta say, the one thing I will say from Pulch that I'm a little surprised by is they've gotten hit by 2 or 3 down smashes where it felt like they were getting hit by too many hits, like they might have been holding down.
No, yeah, I agree. There was some spacey down smash percentage.
Right.
Down. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, that's how it should look like. Okay.
We'll see. Oh, I love the idea. Oh, but the spot dodge with the grab. That's a heads-up play from Stockholm Syndrome.
Similar situation the last time too, right?
Yeah. And that was
no
like
stitch this time.
The low. I will say that was like just around the percent where I think that up air would have started killing. You know, like just around that percent. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, is that going to KO? Not quite.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
Big grab. The one thing I will say, you don't want to be fishing for it, right? You don't want to be so obvious that, like, oh, I need to take the stock now.
It's tough, too, for Samus at this percent. It's not, Samus isn't an easy character to just kill Peach. You have to kind of set it up. You can't just throw out aerials.
You gotta, whoa,
Ooh,
wow,
there you go,
wow.
there you go.
Speaking of setting it up, Pulch keeping this game too super competitive.
No grab follow-up, though. Oh, he's...
Oh, whoa, what's going on down there? Oh, Pulch got turned around by the turnip.
Yeah.
And was facing the other way, and because of the you know, it's funny. I think Pokemon Stadium is one of these stages where you really got to be hyper aware when you're by the ledge because the camera doesn't give you a good view of what's going on down there.
Yeah.
And I think Pulch realized I need to up B like a little too late because the grapple was gone, and Pulch was facing the wrong way because of the turnip.
I thought Pulch could have upbeat earlier. Then they got hit by the turnip, and then they could have. I thought they could have got again, but then they looked. There was some confusion on.
Right. Probably didn't want to upbeat too early because if I upbeat too early, I'm going to get smacked by a forward air. So I got to be careful here.
That's a tough way to lose.
That is a tough one.
Good set though. Good set.
I will say every player on the stream this weekend, I feel like the level of play is quite high actually.